Hello my beautiful Cancer signs, welcome to your reading for the second half of August, or whenever this video is finding you, because the title resonated, so that's why you clicked here. So I'm excited to have you. If you're new to my channel, guys, I'm Miss Edie with Miss Edie's Tarot. If you're returning, then welcome back, my darling Cancer signs. It's always a pleasure to spend this time together, and I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you again so much for all the support, likes, shares, and subscriptions. The channel is growing so beautifully, and I appreciate that. It means so much to me when you comment how they're relating to your situations. It gives me context, and I love hearing your beautiful feedback and where you're watching from. So if you're new, don't forget to comment where you're watching from, and please guys, why don't you comment your birthdays too? Let's see if we can find our birthday twins. A big shout out to a beautiful Cancer sign all the way in Timmins, Canada. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for all the support always. Love and light. And I want to just start off with the reading with the unicorn oracles. This is my favorite deck, so let's see what messages are coming out from the unicorns for you guys. I know I can talk quickly, so you can adjust those in the settings. And then, oh, we already had one, and I love it. Miracles. You literally got the card of the deck, so that is beautiful. Miracles coming right out. Let's see if we can get one more. That's just like a big sigh of relief just came over me, so I'm sure some of you are gonna have some beautiful things coming in this month. It's way too many. I think there's gonna be an abundance of miracles. Let's just put it that way. Can you get one more unicorn oracles? One more, please. Thank you. Beautiful. So the first one you got was miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way and your prayers have been answered, and surrender the how. Okay, right? If you've been with me for a while, we've been talking about this, surrendering the how, allowing whatever it is that is manifesting for you, possibly the things you've been working towards, wishing for, again, praying for, depending on your faith, of course. These are all coming towards you. So it's a super exciting time. Beautiful blessings, beautiful things, unicorn, mystical. I feel like also too, it's going to be way more than what you expected. Like whatever is going to happen, you're just going to be blown away. I truly feel that with the beautiful energy. And then we have sanctuary. So what a beautiful energy. For some of you, it's about really spending that time. We do have night theme here, and again, we have a full moon in this card too. So we just had the new moon in Leo, which is talking about like getting rid of everything that isn't us. Now the full moon is a period of shedding, right? Because that's its fullest, and then it gets smaller. And now we're in the new moon, which is about growing. So for many of you, it's about spending this time alone, possibly going through a really tough shedding and growing phase. My Cancer darlings, you've probably been feeling it too with the shift and everything. The past couple weeks have been so emotionally draining. Maybe you've been really tired, and that's just all that stuff going on in the cosmos right now, but it's helping us with that very strong purge that we're going through. So this sanctuary energy is asking you to take time out from the world, spend more time alone, and meditate or go on a retreat. So it's about, of course, connecting to yourself, because they say like when you're praying, which is kind of cool, because when you're praying, you're the one who's talking to your angels, to your God, to your faith, to the universe. But when you're in meditation, that's when they speak back to you. So there's a very powerful connection here that needs to happen in order to communicate that circle from the divine, especially if you have been seeking or wishing for divine guidance. I feel like it is going to be coming in, but again, a lot of beautiful, maybe spending some time outdoors. Maybe you're, close that you can see the aurora borealis. That's really cool. I'm really excited for whoever this is, but big things are coming. So just put it out there, plant the seeds, tell the universe what your wildest dreams are, and allow them to come towards you. We're just getting into Virgo season, so you could have Virgo aspects, or of course say hello to all your Virgo darlings whose birthdays it will be. But it's that very special energy of getting things going, getting things in movement. We're going to use the divine love affirmations. This is self-love or relationship cards as well. Angelic Revelation 144. And these are going to be, of course, your little confirmations or affirmations you can say for yourself. If you're single, you're wanting to bring this in towards you with your beautiful connection, or of course, if you are in a connection, these could be things that help with your situation. This is a bit too much, but let's do it. why not? We're going to spend a fun little session here. So it says, I am the most empowered version of myself when I embrace my independence. And Sanctuary was talking about spending that time alone. So truly embracing who you are, very powerful. In my divine relationship, I can still be independent, meeting my own needs without being codependent on my partner, therefore being responsible for my own happiness. This is such a powerful card. I've never seen this before yet, so I'm really happy for you guys with the miracles and everything. It's like you're standing in this whole beautiful power of yourself, and because you're embracing who you are wholly and truly bringing that in, you're really engaging into that beautiful high vibration. I love it. I'm proud of you guys. I love myself, and I know that I am worthy of true love. I will not take rejection from my divine partner personally. I know that they are facing challenges. I will continue to work on myself and hope that one day they can see what I have seen in them all along. So that is a very powerful combo coming out together too. You guys have like this whole energy of like, I'm just going to keep working on me until they're ready. And that's all you can really do, because the more work you do on you, as you know, if you've been listening to me for a while, the more you're working on yourself, then your person is also kind of being forced to have to level up energetically to be at your vibration. And then sometimes if that doesn't work with that person, then the divine's like, you know what? He stepped into a whole new league, into a whole new level. So we're going to find someone on that frequency that's meant for you. Why? Because we want someone who wants that long-term beautiful energy. I honor my eternal spirit and physical vows with my divine partner. So of course, if you're married, congratulations. Of course, this is honoring those vows and promises you made to one another, equally to be supportive of one another, which doesn't mean codependent, right? So it's about each having your own thing, and then of course coming together in that beautiful union with that flame here. My divine partner is a perfect mirror. Wow, is my perfect mirror. We reflect the light and dark within each other and for our powerful healing and transformation. I am grateful for our divine love relationship anchored in true, pure, unconditional, and eternal love. Wow. Wow, you guys are having one heck of a beautiful love. Could be that miracle coming in too is bringing in such a strong connection, but that miracle can be part, you know, when you have faith, when you have hope, you have all the right ingredients, and then all of a sudden it created the right environment within yourself to attract that. The universe is like, all right, she's ready, he's ready, let's give it to them now. I give love to my divine partner and allow myself to receive their love in a continual, infinite loop of unconditional love. A lot about unconditional love here, so I feel like we got one more, but after this is just really, truly enforcing that this is such a divine union possibly coming in. If you've been praying for this person and the delay has been delayed for a reason, because there was still stuff that maybe it's not you that's not ready, maybe it's them. Remember, that's what it was saying, and you're kind of like, if you've been with me, I know I've heard the comments, Edie, we're patient, where are they, why aren't they coming in? And maybe they haven't been ready to, and that you don't know. We can't, there's no time frame on how to heal a broken heart or how to come into terms with where we want to go. I know most people spend their whole lives figuring out their purpose, so we got to give them a little slack too. So stay busy. Now, I choose each day to be the best, most authentic version of myself, knowing that as I love myself, my relationship with my divine partner will blossom and grow stronger. Oh, that is so beautiful. Beautiful pink roses, just like mine. So it's really nice, beautiful energy of all this self-love. And that is such a beautiful thing, because it was talking about the reflection. So if you're loving yourself so fiercely and strongly, they are too. But it's about opening up and coming through. And I feel like, especially since you've been going through that emotional time lately with those heavy, heavy cosmic waves that have been happening, all those retrogrades that are going on, guys, if you don't know anything about that, follow my Instagram, check out the community section, make sure you turn on the notifications to get those updates, and I always try to keep you up to date, and I'm going to start doing a bit more of that too, so hopefully you'll benefit from those as well. We're using the Gilded Tarot Royale right off the bat. Who flipped out here? We have the Earth sign starting off with the 10 of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but someone who's really secure and stable. This can be you too, especially when I was saying, like, I'm just going to keep busy focusing on me, busy working on your business, putting that energy into your work, growing your water energy. So everything that you put your energy to grows, good or bad. So this is really flourishing. Whatever this has been that you've been doing, could be with your business, could be with your work, could be with your finances, or of course, just in general, even in the connection, you're trying to build something that's a solid, you know, very long-term connection here. Someone really wanting to go the distance. The King of Pentacles is the most loyal, most honest, most, in terms of this as well, you could be dealing, like I said, with those earth signs, but the King of Pentacles is also someone who has really long-term plans. Like, they don't want to just, you know, see you for a little bit or whatever. They have really big plans for this connection. Wow. And that's when I was talking about that dark night of soul energy. I feel like some of them could be, of course, trying to get their stability back after a period of extremely difficult stuff here. I mean, look at all those swords coming out of the back here. Like I said, releasing a lot of things, right? We were going through this sanctuary. So I feel like some of you are really kind of spending this time really letting go and healing those painful situations. This can be communication, stuff that people said, you know, people stabbing you in the back, whatever it was. There's a lot of stuff here that's going, but it's ending. Thank God these times are ending, guys. So if you've been feeling it, this is also just showing us all our coping mechanisms and all those things that we've been trying to do aren't working. So you had to face the symphony. You had to face all this crap, your fears, your doubts, crawling out, literally hitting rock bottom for some of us, okay? Wow, 9 of Pentacles though. I feel like for some of you too, this is also about getting your confidence back. Like, look, night and day kind of transformation too, but I feel like this could be either very symbolic of how and where you are. You're doing great, getting yourself into your beautiful, confident, sexy self, but they're going through a really dark mental turmoil. Vice versa. This can also be you overcoming this, coming into this beautiful energy. Maybe you've become recently single, so it's about letting go of all that, because this is when, if you are doing and dealing with a breakup for anybody, okay, whoever this is, and it may not even be your current breakup. Let's just say like any of those situations that didn't work out before. When those things come up and creep up in our minds, those cycles have to be let go. Those situations have to be released in order for us to be ready to receive that other pentacle that's missing, right? Because we need the 10th one. We're the 9. Our confidence. This can be our insecurities that want to creep up. So it's kind of bringing out all this stuff that you're still holding on to that you needed to release in your mind, your fears, your doubts, your worries, anything that, you know, is holding you back, basically. So all that stuff that you're kind of crawling out from, and then here's the King of Pentacles, you know, probably got his eye on you. I feel like someone could either be overcoming a lot of insecurities in order to move towards you, or someone has a lot of plans, but they've been doing the work. Because this is also you too, going through that really hard stuff that you have to overcome. King of Wands though, ooh, King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Someone wants a long term, but this is a passionate connection. Could be someone you work with, because these are both very strong entrepreneur energies. Of course, the King of Wands here too, talking about that businessman, you know, goes for what he wants, goes for what she wants. Sexy though, oh my God, so sexy. Sexy, and they know it, just like you. If it's you, sexy, and I know it right here, guys. I feel like that's the theme song going on. But I feel like for some of you too, it's about really getting your confidence back, getting on your solid footing here too. You know, with that water energy, there's a lot of attraction, a lot of steamy kind of connection here too, feeling like they got their eyes on you. Could be coupled, you could, if you're the single one here, you could have a lot of people watching you and trying to figure out how to move in on this beautiful energy, and you've been doing that work, because this also speaks to you. You're the one who's been dealing with all those tough thoughts and coming through this really difficult time. So it's kind of like they got to be worthy. I mean, yeah, we like kings, but we want the emperor, right? We want daddy or mommy, however this relates to your situation, coming into this beautiful energy. We want to have this kind of, you know, someone is very, very attracted to you. I'm really feeling that, which is good, because when we're talking about the divine partner, you want someone who's going to keep that flame lit for a long time. And I feel that with the 2 king energy, there could be same sex, could be however it relates. Of course, no judgment in any way. way, but it's also kind of like you have a lot of people seeking your attention, my darling Cancer signs. And if it's not that, then you could be having a lot of success in your business. I saw the Tower card and it wanted to come out anyway. I was ignoring it, but it wanted to say this. So I feel like for some of you, like I said, all those unhealthy coping mechanisms, or you just realizing how those things weren't healed. Someone fell face first, I feel like too. You know, falling off anything that wasn't on a solid foundation, hitting rock bottom and kind of like building yourself back up. I feel like for some of you too, this made you so much stronger, so much fiercer. Maybe some situation that you were in, if there was any kind of deception or any of those player energies, and I'm just going to point it out because they exist, right? So if you were dealing with a player here before, again, we had the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius with the Ten of Swords, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus with the Earth energy, Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, but that doesn't mean that this is the sign that's doing it. It could just be the person. If you were dealing with anyone who was kind of in and out, you know, nothing solid, nothing serious, I feel like that could be ending. And I feel like for some of you, it might have been a big shock. It might have been a big surprise. Now for others of you too, maybe the situation isn't what it seemed. You know, maybe there's a big surprise coming out of this too. And this combination too with I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be as appropriate as I can, but let's just enjoy this for a second too. I feel like if this is your person, then they have a very big surprise for you, and I feel like you will be very, very pleasantly surprised to receive this big package. However that, oh my god, the magician fell out. Of course he did. Why not? Meddling in this when I was talking about having the right recipe for success. I feel like you guys have a really good thing coming here. I feel like it could be a surprise as well, something that you weren't expecting, or you weren't expecting this person to be so attracted to you or to have such long-term plans. And here you might have been going through some stuff and just really worrying when things are happening. But this is also that lack of communication, because you know when someone doesn't tell you, you kind of we come up with our own scenarios. If you don't give me an answer, I'll find one, you know. So it's kind of like really having this. Now if you went through some tough stuff in these situations, you're really breaking free from anything that, you know, you're solidly building yourself up. And I feel like this whole energy of giving that to yourself, really empowering yourself, that's what's coming through so strongly. That's why you're getting this Nine of Pentacles, is the young Empress energy, that young, empowered, beautiful, and the age doesn't really matter. It's just like it's early, where whatever phase in your life you are, taking back your control and standing tall. Like how good of a feeling is it that you have everything you need, and it's really breaking free from all those toxic, codependent, possibly, because that came out already here, not being codependent on your person. Could be some toxic situations too that you're breaking away from, toxic patterns, toxic thoughts, negative thinking. This is a really tough combination here. I feel like for someone, you really had to break free from how you were seeing things, and maybe you were being, and again, no judgment, and I'm not pointing fingers. It might not be you, it might be them, but someone was being very pessimistic, very seeing things as defeated, seeing things as over. And it's kind of, if you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Scorpio, there's all sorts of different energies coming through with these guys, but it's a lot of stuff here that we're really feeling this bond. Now again, if you went through a really difficult karmic return, like we just went through all that stuff, so some of you learned some really big lessons, but I feel like that's what's also bringing in the soulmate, Six of Cups at the bottom. So I feel like that's what's really bringing in this strong energy, and you could just be reminiscing about the past, but don't go there, because I feel like for some of you, go there to heal it, but don't go there to visit and stay, okay? You don't unpack your suitcase here, absolutely not. You even shake your shoes out when you leave there, because you don't want to bring any of that into where you're going, my darlings. Please, 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 please. These miracles and everything can only come in when your environment is free of this. So for some of you, you're really breaking free of any of those karmic bonds, calling back your power, taking back your control. No one and nothing else has control over you when you are in charge of yourself. And when you give yourself that love, it heals everything else. So really overcoming any toxic stuff. I'm sorry, because that was just very sloppy. Yep. One sec, let me collect everybody. I had to take a peek. So for this as well too, some of you stood your ground. I saw the Seven of Wands there. Let's get one or two more, please. Let's see what else is coming in for this second half. Again, with the Scorpio energy, could be dealing with the Scorpio because we had the Death card fell out too. So I feel like for some of you, this was a massive transformation, huge shakeup, huge wake up, breakup, whatever you want to call it. This was part of your soul journey. Major change. A lot of stuff kind of shocked you. I feel like this shocked you to your core, and it was like, I have no other choice but to change. Everything I knew, everything I thought I needed, everything I thought about this or that. I feel like for some of you, it's just coming crumbling down, and there was no cups, right? Like no emotions. This was just, I feel like this was your mindset even. Maybe it's like smashing through that barrier. You know, I feel like you really stepped up and you really leveled up, or your person did too, and that's what created space for this wish to come in. The Nine of Cups here. You know, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. You're someone's wish come true. Now, of course, for some of you, if you did go through a breakup or you went through this big transformation, of course, you know, maybe you really put in a lot of work in yourself to really get yourself into a better place, and they're just kind of like, whoa, look at you, looking all good, looking all sexy, and then all of a sudden they're kind of feeling much more drawn to you, and then all of a sudden they just have this like, wow, I can't stop thinking about you. Like maybe they're going to be confessing how obsessively and sexually they think of you, or how much you're on their mind. Let's not get too crazy. But I feel like for others of you too, that's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming in. Strength card, having the strength to wait for your wish to come in too. I feel like many of you were about ready to give up. You know, I feel like you're ready to give up, but it's about changing your attitude, continuing. Like we had that other card that said, you know, they might not be ready. Like whatever's going on, you're going to love your divine partner, eternal spirit, beautiful. And this person is also continuing to do their work. So even if they're not ready, and it was, okay, this one was, I just saw it. I will not take rejection from my partner personally. Okay, so some of you might have really hurt a lot because this person just wasn't ready. They weren't ready to come towards you, and I feel like that's what was the huge shock. So there could still be a very strong bond here with the Devil energy, but I feel like you're going to be surprised at how things might turn around. So it could be a very special turn of events because we have the Tower moment and the Death card. Huge transformation. I feel like someone's going to come back a very different person, having the strength to endure that, having the strength to continue, keep continuing on your path, or you have been. But this is also talking about keeping tabs. So this person is still checking your social media, or you're still checking theirs, you know, wondering what they're doing. You know, they see you focusing on your journey, following into the new direction that you're going. Of course, that Leo energy, like we talked about too, was saying about standing up for yourself, standing your ground. I saw that earlier. Really embracing who you are and just not being scared to tame those beasts, tame those lions. And I feel like this person is doing that. Now, for others of you too, if you are going through a really difficult time, please, I always ask you to reach out for any help if you need to speak to anyone, because this can also talk about, you know, really having a difficult time. And it's okay. I'm going through some of the hardest things I have. So thank you so much for your patience, especially in the time to come too, because there's a lot of changes in my own life that I have to accept. And this is about seeking people that are able to help you, doing some research into things, you know, help, of course, all sorts of stuff on social media for helping you with positive thinking and changing these situations and dealing possibly with a really tough time. Okay. This is also talking about research, you know, doing research, getting knowledge, getting into the books, you know, checking on whatever internet source you need for information, but having the strength to move forward, having the strength to get your stability and security into this beautiful energy, having like all this beautiful passion come in towards you too. I feel like there is definitely someone who has very strong emotions for you, and I feel like you might be surprised who it is, and maybe you are about to give up, but I feel like with this miracle coming in too, it is going to change everything. Whatever the situation was, it's going to completely transform. So let me know. I want to know how these are relating to your situation. As always, of course, too, please, like I said, comment where you're watching from and comment your birthday so we can find your beautiful twin here. And I'd love to ask you guys to please take one of those links below, like I have been mentioning for a while. I do a lot of charity work, so for each one of those travel savings links that I've provided you, if you activate them below, we actually provide a meal to family and children who need it the most right now. Enter in the free draw, and don't forget to check out all the other videos. Focus on the titles, don't focus on the dates, and check them out. They could help provide some clarity. Now, please, my angels, please stay safe. God bless you all, and we'll see you really soon. Bye.